Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to another PHP programming tutorial. So in the previous video we worked on setting the default homepage, okay? And today we are going to work on adding a dynamic menu, which is actually what you see right now in here. Okay, so this is going to be menu to the right and I could add anything I like inside it. Okay, does that make sense? So we have an issue here. Actually, I made a recording and I made some mistakes, so I stopped that in order not to waste your time. So let me show you what I did in order to get this one here. First thing first, this part, if we go to trips, for example, you can see this part, this whole part is being reserved to the rendering of the page. If you want to render a menu, well, the part on the right need to be reserved for that menu. So what did I do? Well, first I worked on the home only. So first I created this table with the width of 100%. Okay. Then I created one row inside that table, and this has two columns. The first column with the width 100% and the second one with auto. Now, the first column will represent the actual content of the page, and these are the actual content of the page, and the second column will have the rendering of this side menu. So what you are seeing here is actually a table, and I think I could show you by saying border equal 1. Let's hope it works. Yes, and you can see the table in here. Okay, so this is the original rendering of the page, and to the right is the two links of the menu. Okay, although they don't work, but it is how it is. Okay, let's go back. Now again, I will hide this one. Now let's add this need to be maybe I don't need a style here, and we already have an error on this one, so it wasn't working. So let's refresh. Okay, it's working fine. Yeah, so we need a table, these three tricks. Okay, and let's go to the article, and we need this one here. Let's go back to the home, and we will add the remaining here. Let's go to the article. Oh no, what was it? Article PHP, article rendering. Yeah, it's this one. And before the footer, we just add this one. Okay, it should all work fine. So let's go to trips and view this article, and there you go, it's working. Okay, now let's go to the sections. As you can see here, we need to do the same trick for sections, right? Okay, so let's go to rendering of the sections. This is the section, and go down. Okay, and before closing this one, for the footer, and we just need to set the same trick up here. Control C, section, go. Okay, and we put this one here. We save. Now let's refresh. It is working like a charm. Okay, so we are rendering the articles, as you can see here, and the sections and the home page. Okay, it is working without a problem. So now we have a side menu. The problem is with this side menu is what? We didn't set its content. So right now we need to work on that. And before I do anything here, let me see if I could make it like a link, right? let me see the rendering of the original menu. Where is the menu? There you go. UL. Okay, let's go something like this. And the reason I want to see if this will work the same way. Okay, this is only testing. Let's refresh. Okay, that doesn't work. You can see here this one works, but this one doesn't work. And probably the reason this is gonna be TRUL. Wait a minute. This is gonna be LI, right? Maybe I should put it in LI. Okay, because the CSS recognizes these special tags. LI. I'm just trying to see which tag works. I'm not sure why they have table and li tags, although they in theory work the same way, because you could change the way the table works or the rendering of the table. Okay, so now I refresh the page and yeah, it works as you can see here. Okay, awesome. Now one other thing, we could just say here style with 100%. Oops. And I will tell you the reason why I'm doing this. It is because when I do this, I want you can see now the white part, the white portion or the selection here is covering the whole menu, if that makes sense. Okay, so we finished this one. Now we should work on the content of this menu. Now there are two ways. You could either render full HTML in here, like the content of the page, or you could write entries that represent, each row would represent a special URL. That makes sense. Okay, so I will go with entries, each row represent a URL. So for this we are going to create a data table. Let me see, how long was this video so far? 8 minutes. Okay, we can actually create a simple table that will contain a number of entries. Each entry represent menu name, menu text and the URL and the order. Okay, so we need to do something like something simple. So let me try to add this. Okay, we will only work with one menu, so I will create a table for one dynamic menu. If you add more menus, in that case you will need a parent table saying which table you are working with and so on. So let me go to the database part. Let's go to the script and let's create a simple table. Okay, this is gonna be what? This is menu. And what do we have here? We have the ID, menu ID, and it is what? It is auto increment. And then we have menu order, and this is gonna be what? This is gonna be integer. Okay, and next what do we have? We have so we have menu ID, menu order, menu title, okay, which is the text that will be displayed, and we have menu URL, which is where the hyperlink is pointing to, maybe 1000 characters by 1000 characters, and probably that's it. We don't want anything else. Okay, there you go. And the field menu ID is the primary key, and we don't need a unique index to that. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. And we are going to create this, save, and after we save this, we just go here and run phpMyAdmin. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Great. And now we will do what? We will just go to SQL. Oh, I didn't select the database. Okay. Select the database. Yeah, now SQL. Okay. We paste this text and just say go. And now we have menu table. Okay. So since we have this one, we will now add the class for the side menu. Okay. So I will just say here, I will just say copy and right click. I will paste it in here and rename it to menu. Enter. Okay, so this is gonna be menu, and the fields are menu ID. Wait a minute. Menu ID, menu order title URL, ID order title URL, ID menu order, menu title, menu URL. There you go. And that's it. And we should be able to insert something here. So it will be insert into menu. Let me see, is it menu or menus? It's menu. Great. So insert into menu. This is gonna be menu order, menu title, menu URL. We have three values, and the first one, the order is integer, the title is a string, and the URL is a string. And this is gonna be this menu order. This is gonna be this arrow menu menu title. This is gonna be menu URL. There you go. Very straightforward. And for the update, okay, we say update menu, set menu order, menu title, menu URL, where menu ID, and this is gonna be menu order is integer, the title is string, the URL is a string, and the ID is integer. So we have what? We have menu order followed by menu title followed by menu URL and finally menu ID. Good. That is great. Next, what do? we go to the remove delete from menu where menu ID equal question mark this arrow menu ID. Okay, so this should do it. Get menu rows, and actually it's very straightforward. So select star from menu, order by menu order. And the reason we are sorting by this because we want the values to be, we want the values to be displayed based on the order. We don't want to sort them manually. Okay, so here menu rows equal empty string. So this is gonna be new menu, and there's gonna be menu ID, menu order, menu title, and menu URL, and menu ID, menu order, menu title, and menu URL, and return what? Menu rows. Okay, this is very straightforward. And there is also get menu by ID and select star from menu where menu ID equal question mark, right? So invalid menu ID. You can see the code is very similar to the others. I mean, not much change. Anyway, so menu, and there's gonna be menu ID, menu order, and we have menu what? We have menu ID order title, menu title, and menu URL, right? So again, this is gonna be menu ID, menu order, menu title, and menu URL. Okay, that's great, and this should be it. Okay, so this is fine. Now let me go to the database and open PHPMyAdmin again. Maybe I will select the menu and add 2 entries just for test, and tomorrow we could work on the administration part. Today I just want to test it a little bit. So insert. Okay, so the menu ID I will leave it. This one's gonna be menu order 1, home. Okay, so this is gonna be /CMS/ that's it. I will just say go. The next one, it will be number 2. I'll say Google. Why Google? Whatever. Okay, this is gonna be google.com. Okay, and I would say go. Okay, and next one's gonna be number 3 maybe. Okay, this is my site. Okay, that's it, and I would just say go. Okay, and then if I press menu, I should get these values. Come on. Okay, so we have these. Now let's go to the rendering of the view. Let's go to the view here, and I will just say, you see here we are getting values, right? So let's also include menu, right? And here I am going to say menu equals menu get menu rows, and I just pass db. There you go. I will just pass this one and it should work without a problem. So let's have a look first. Okay, so there's an error. So menu on line 75. Sorry. Menu line 75. Okay, where are you? 75 array push. Oh, very sorry. This is menu rows. Go here, save. That's it, and we refresh. Okay. So now we just need to render values in here. Okay. So where is this? It's no. Where is the control? So it's menu, and in the other one, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. Right side menu. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, very awesome. So here I will just say PHP. Okay, so now I could just say simply for I equals 0 and I smaller than count of menu and I plus plus. Okay, and I will just render one entry at a time. So sorry, PHP, since I am outputting HTML, I am doing it this way. Yep, and go. Okay, so we have what the href here. This is gonna be equal. Okay, this is gonna be what? Menu of what? I arrow menu URL. Okay, this is it. And for the text, wait a minute, let me just tab it a little bit. Okay, and for this one, this is gonna be equal menu menu of I arrow menu title, right? So we question mark close it. That's it. So we have this looks nice, and we close this, and then the table get closed. If all is fine and if all is working for fresh, I get these. So this is the home page. Go. This is the home page. Oh, let me show you. Let's go to the lakes and click home, and now we are at home. If I click Google, we go back to Google. If I go and press the link of my site, I get redirected to my site. It's still working. Okay, so we can now actually render the side menu. The only thing remaining, which we will do tomorrow, is adding setting in the administrator to customize this menu so that users could add entries, remove entries, edit them, and so on without having to know how to write HTML. Yeah, so this is it for today. Uh, yeah, um, I hope you find this useful and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.